Okay, I know you want to learn something. This is Iris Black, and this is how you can get this sound from this sound. Let's jump into it. In this series, I'm gonna be taking a deep dive into mixing and mastering. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, I got you covered. Yeah, some of you have been asking me how do I get that smooth sound in my music, and I just thought maybe I should experiment with these videos and show you some of my tricks and how I managed to get that sound. So yeah, I use Ableton Live. Doesn't matter what DAW you're using. I use Ableton Live 12. I know most of you guys are using FL Studio. That's fine. All you need to know are the basics. So I'm gonna open up this track, which is called Usoku. We did this track by Noma. It's part of my upcoming album that's coming out soon, and yeah, I thought it was a good example of how I'm gonna show you what I want to show you to get like those pro sound plate reverb vocals. That's good for any soulful kind of music. So today, as I mentioned, we're gonna be tackling plate reverb on vocals. This is a classic effect that is used on tons of hits. For our reverb that we're trying to achieve, there are a lot of plugins out there that you can use. I have Acturia Plate Reverb. I have 5-Filter Pro R. It's a great plugin. I've got that one. I've got Waves. I've got Universal Audio. I've got Slate Digital. Plenty of reverbs up there. But today I'm gonna try out this plugin called Pure Plate Reverb. Yeah, I think the title of the plugin fits what we were trying to achieve. So let's see how it sounds. So this is the plate reverb sound that you hear on almost all the tracks, and this is how we can achieve that. But we're gonna do some tweaks to get the sound that fits our song. So we can mess around with the time, we can mess around with the mix. Sometimes plate reverb, you don't need too much of it. Just get around 20-25% maximum. I promise you that that's gonna be all you need to get that sound that you're looking for. So this is a trick that only Ableton Live has. It's a way of side chaining. I don't know how you do side chaining in FL Studio. I can't remember how, but in Ableton Live it's a little bit easier. You can route the track. It's the same as routing the track, but you can also create an effect rack, sort of to say we've got a dry sound, or what is called parallel processing that I'm doing here. So our reverb will now be running parallel to our dry sound, so that we can have the sum of the two together. You might remember that I didn't set the mix to 100%. Sometimes you can do the 100% and mess around with the with the gain, how much you want to the reverb to sound. But I think both can do whatever you want to achieve. So yeah, this is how you get the sound. Let's take a listen. And just a bonus, I'm gonna try and compress this sound. Like I said, I use universal audio plugins all the time, and I love this one, 1176. It's a fast compressor. It always do on Nomaz vocals. In fact, I use this plugin depending on what I want to achieve. This is just basic vocals. I think she did a good take on this one, so this one will do the job. Mess around with the attack and the release, but yeah, I think it always do the job on Nomaz vocals. Give them some punch and just level out everything there. Yeah. But I think the best way is to make sure that you get the right sounding vocals on during recording, so that you don't have to use too much compression. Yeah, and again, I think I'll add another one for the delay. Nah, let's just use a normal delay from Everton. They're good enough, they do the job. So let's just choose delay and set it to 1/8. Yeah, get the sound that we want, get the reverb. That will suit this track more. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, I want to learn more advanced reverb techniques. I'm starting a members only series on YouTube with in-depth tutorial on mixing and mastering. You'll get exclusive content like multi-band reverb, creating special effects and more. We can do a track from scratch to mix and master and all the way up to the release. So check out that. And for those who are on TikTok, I'm launching a weekly series again where we'll build track from scratch, the mixing and mastering. I'll post new video every week with different production elements. So subscribe to my TikTok. There's a basic plan which is cheap. I think it's about $3.50, and I'll be teaching you how to make music like a pro.